Back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Another day knocks at our door to continue another page of our life. May this day bring you more strength to help you hurdle all these challenges, wisdom to choose the best course in your journey, joy to enjoy every single moment, and God's protection and blessing to have only not a wonderful day, but a blessed one. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Hold on a bit now, people. One only for celebration I go on around my yard where you understand. Me see my uncle and my cousin get $100,000 each. Yes, people. One sell rat pies and camphor ball, and one sell weed at the market, and them just go so boom and get $100,000. And guess what? Them never have no stock. But anyway, I'm so rich right there. So I could know wagwan for that. You understand? Action, not a bag of mouth. Hold on. Because I start the news rightish from left up this morning because whole heap of thing left for people here. Boy, people, me I gotta be honest with you. Sometimes I have to wonder. I never say me a question God. Me just say me have to wonder why the good has to die. And then the people them who are cause destruction, pain and mayhem, them still about a Rome road, scratch free. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. People, me I be honest with you, me don't know, you know. It don't make no sense. Somebody make it make sense to me. Me know what I gotta say. God, they ready for this a person, God, they ready for that the person. But me I be honest with Uno now. It don't really make sense to me. Me now question God. But me have to wonder why. You understand? Sadness all over now. The 8-year-old student who was abducted from the Brayton Primary and Infant School in Portmore, St. Catherine, and her throat slashed on Thursday has died. Report reaching on news to that young girl succumbs to her injury at hospital this morning. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. All this could have been avoided. Me, I be honest with you, this could have been avoided. So, watch out go on, power go on now. We're not going to see them run, and one whole heap of protocols implemented, one whole heap of this, one whole heap of that. When in an initial state, all of this should have been in place. You understand? A little second grader. How come somebody if you just come take her out of school just like that? And she just gone with somebody just like that. And you know what tell me say, whoever she go with, you don't know who? Something don't right. Something don't right. But people nobody worry themselves. We're not really ready for touch this topic yet. You understand? Later on in the day, I forward back and come go to some more pan this over there. Let me just go down a sentence because one only percent thing happen down there. Yes. A man was shot and killed, another wounded in Free Hill, St. Anne on Friday night. The dead man has been identified as laborer Nathaniel Cormac. Police report that about 9:20 p.m. Cormac and another man was standing in the community when they were pounced upon by gunmen who opened fire hitting them. Residents alerted the police and both men were taken to the hospital. And guess what? One got laid on ice I want to go for treatment. Till I get treatment. Me still in a center and me no really left yet to understand because man in light out and catch me down there. An unidentified man was stabbed to death in Ocho St. Anne this morning. Nobody about that seems to know him, but me tell you something now. The deceased appears to be in his 40s and of dark complexion, medium build and clad in a green looking shirt, a pair of black jeans pants and a pair of black and red shoes. And look a white paint on him nose, kind of like a clown to be exact. Police reported about 2:45 a.m. residents stumbled upon the body. When the lawmen arrived at the scene in the vicinity of Burger King, the body was found lying in a pool of blood with what appears to be, guess what? And a gunshot him get stabbed in his side. Yes, people, the man them stab him in his side. A police source told on news team that the man was reported seen running from the vicinity of the Ocho post office with blood coming from his face and collapsed along the sidewalk. And right there, sir, him dead. Right there, so him dead. Me I tell you the truth, people. Anyway, more news. Me showing this a video, but me never given the boy name. No, me have the boy name when I can't get it. A Saint Catherine man was charged after he allegedly break into a church in Ocho St. Anne and steal items. He is 30-year-old beach attendant Mario Thomas of Inzo Spanish Town in St. Catherine. The police said about 3 p.m. on June 6, a man securely locked the church and left. When he returned the following day, he discovered the church had been broken into and the amplifier, boombox and other electrical items were missing. The police were alerted that on the arrival, a group of men was seen running from the premises. An investigation was launched and Thomas was arrested after the item was allegedly found in his possession. He was subsequently charged on Thursday. I'll slap him, this get slap well. Watch it now, I can tell you about some more thief. 3 laborers accused of stealing copper wires valued at $4 million was yesterday freed in the St. Catherine Parish Court after prosecution offered no evidence. Those three are Roshane Pearson, Ricardo Weatherburn, and Daniel Watson, all of Spanish Town addresses. Attorney at law Andrew Graham argued that the case against the men was weak and that the trial has been stalled for years. Graham noted that the case has been on the priority list since 2020. He argued the situation is unfair to the men and that the matter should be dismissed. No evidence was offered by the prosecution. Parish Judge Natalie Query Dixon upheld the submission and dismissed the case. It's alleged on December 16, 2019, the 3 men were held with copper wires along St. John's Road in St. Catherine. An investigation was launched by the police and telecommunication company Flow was identified as the owner of the copper wire. The 3 men were eventually charged. The case was set for trial but faced several postponements. That is that way that is concerned. Right there. So anyway, now people, more news. A second man has been charged by the police in connection with a midday double murder in downtown Montego Bay, St. James last month. 33-year-old Ricardo was charged with murder, conspiracy to murder, and possession of a prohibited weapon following an interview with the police investigators on Thursday. His attorney, Donovan Collins, has confirmed. Taxi operator Ronaldo Linton, age 25, has been already charged with similar offenses for his alleged involvement in the killing. But Collins said law is at law as to why he was charged with any crime and is anxious for his day in court. Carefully anxious subboy. My instructions are that he had no idea what the police has charged him for and is of the view that it's a great mistake, the attorney told our news team. 31-year-old Ramon McFarlane, otherwise known as Brown Man, and 27-year-old Ayade Gooden, also known as Siva, both of St. James, died after the motor car which they were traveling in was sprayed with bullet near the intersection of Ira and Union Street, downtown Montego Bay, at about 3:20 p.m. on May 20. The killing occurred a day after the government declared a state of public emergency in St. James. But that right there, so you understand? Anyway, now people, that is that way that is concerned. One thing with the police, them love come out and make a fool of themselves. Me the one shit him come out and say, no murder never in the parish at St. Elizabeth for the month of May. Alright, chin. Go and see what you have to say, man. You understand? Because the man them soon turn over down there. Hope so when them start turn it over, you have the answer.
St. Elizabeth Division, as at now, we are the 3rd lowest in terms of murders across Jamaica, which is 1.6% of the murders committed across Jamaica are committed in St. Elizabeth. So in the month of May, we had a very good month where we had 0 murders, no murder committed in the division for the entire month of May. And whenever we have good murder figures, I always like to commend the citizens for resolving their differences in a way that doesn't lead to violence. And of course, the hard work of the police officers who are deployed to keep the figures as they are. Last month, we are seeing 14 less serious and violent crimes than we had in May. which represents a 37.8% decrease in the number of serious and violent crimes when we compare April this year to May this year. So May was a very good month in terms of our results in our policing efforts. We have had 100% decrease in serious larcenies, and also we are the fourth lowest number when it comes to shootings. In terms of firearm and ammunition seizure, we have 15 firearms seized this year as at May, and for the entire 2022, the total number of firearms seized for that year was 14. So already we have surpassed the number of firearms that were seized last year.
So from Chin when I do no work in a St. Elizabeth to the one Babette Chiwa, what's around I do nothing. You understand me? So she come out and I say, yo, I know we can't find the people them who make the little bomb chat right down at the school right there. So we'll land there. The other day, I saw no go some large some whole heap of new ties. When really and truly I tell me, say, the ties them they make no sense. Anyway, people, let's see the one Babette.
We have not been able to reach anybody just yet. We really don't know who is responsible. There are some theories in terms of students who may not have wanted the exam to take place. But the rest of the school, apart from those who were doing CXC, the rest of the school were sent home. So all is well that ends well, and very grateful for the assistance that we got and the cooperation that we got from the school and the community in terms of when we had to call the ear and the things that we had to do in a situation like this. But we are also finding, is that persons are threatening persons with harm, and under the new Firearms Act, threatening persons that may go shoot you, may have a gun, that is an offense. It's not like first that you just run your mouth to say that may have a gun, no shot you, Do not do it. And I just want to say to the citizens of St. Mary, don't do it, because you can go to jail. You go before the court and you can be convicted, and it depends on the nature and the gravity of what you did and how you did it. You just might find that you end up with prison term and fine, one or the other, or both.
So that is that where that is concerned. So like come there right there, so I can just circle up a road. Come here, say action, and I give her money. A matter of fact, she give it to her already, you understand? And some people who I know who never have no goods at all just get $100,000 scratch free just like that.
The moment I heard about the fire, I said I want to give each person 100,000. I didn't know how, when, why, but I knew that's what I wanted as a foundation. Thankfully, that's the first phase. The aim of the Action on Foundation is to raise $100 million. So far, we have raised $45 million. 20 million of which will be distributed today. The second phase is to help with the restocking and to get back on your feet. This is why before the official start, I said, bring your identification. You go in, you identify, you collect your check. No one can collect another person's check. If you are not here to collect today because of other engagement, being overseas, or you don't have your ID, one, we'll help you to get that ID. Two, the check will be waiting on you. Each check has, what is today's date? June 8th on it. Every check is valid up to 6 months after it is written. So, whenever time you get the relevant documents to certify that this check belongs to you, all you have to do is call. You can come and collect your check. Okay? So, all of that is because transparency and accountability are at the highest level of my operation in all things. So, we will start by, you decide, because I guess some people, do we go by who come first, or do you want us to call the last first name? What do you want us to do?
Right now we need just a space to plan our business until it is ready. Right now we are nowhere, so we want somewhere to go. Yes, because they say we are to go to the village, but there is no structure there right now. So we need some structure to do our business. We would like some tents
tables and other stuff. You know that it's near to the seaside. And maybe one or two persons have their own tents, and it's already blown down because of the strong wind and the seaside. The beach is right nearby. So at the moment we are pleading, we are asking for some tents, tables, so people can put back their lives together until the market is built. And we know that things like this sometimes take a long time.
It has been good in a timely manner, you know. So we give thanks for them that, you know, they could assist us in this manner.
It's very impressive. We are grateful, and we really hope that they'll continue to do what they are doing for us, because there are a lot of people out of work.